Alright, welcome back YouTube. Today I've got a video review of an Extreme Mac Tuffwrap accent case for the iPhone 3G, 3GS. As you can see there, it's an Extreme Mac. It is the Tuffwrap accent. So you can see there's nice packaging. Nothing just over the top or anything that stands out on the packaging. And this particular one is orange and blue. So let's go ahead and take it out of the case and see what all it comes with, because they do give you a few extra goodies. They give you this little video stand, which is quite a bit different than most video stands. Instead of being like an S shape or something, this nice long case here, so you hold your iPhone really well. And I wonder, yeah, you can even put your iPhone in it that way, which is kind of neat. Most cases, if you try to put your iPhone in the lengthwise, that'll just topple over, but this one actually is long enough where you could set your iPhone up like that, which is kind of neat. And it does have a nice viewing angle. As you can see there, it's quite steep. The viewing angle itself, if you get down here and look at it, you can see is really laid back, which is nice. You know, most of those cases, little stands and stuff, they keep your phone more upright, which if you're on a table is kind of hard to view. And the little stand itself has the little Extreme Mac logo. Let's take a look at the case itself. It's kind of a silicone feeling case. It's kind of a soft, it feels more like rubber than silicone. So let's see what they give you inside here. Of course, you get a little folder here, instructions, screen protector, but no cleaning cloth or squeegee, which really isn't necessary. Alright, well, let's take a look at the case itself. You see that it's quite bright, a bright blue and orange. The case itself is quite bright, and you can see here at the bottom, which is nice. Instead of one big, you have a separate cutout for the speaker, the plug, and the microphone, which is nice. Of course, the camera cutout and your microphone cutout. I mean, your headphone jack cutout. And of course, your mute button and your volume rocker up and down, and your sleep wake button. It's all pretty standard stuff. So let's go ahead and get it on my iPhone here. I have the Barely There by Casemate, so let's take that off. So there's my iPhone 3GS, white. So we'll just slide it into the case. It's pretty straightforward. It's a silicone case, so just put it on like most cases. Well, that is nice. I do like how it has this nice thick lip around the bezel. If you look here, it gives quite a bit of coverage over the chrome onto the glass, which is nice. If you have a silicone case, I do like them to have more of a lip on them there, which is kind of nice. So you see there, the cutouts for the speaker and the mic are really, really close. I like that. They're not overly too big or anything. The cutouts are real nice. So you see there's the cutout for the jack is real nice. I do like the way that the volume rocker looks. It's a small little button. And there's your mute. And then your sleep and wake, and your headphone jack. Those are all really nice. The buttons are real responsive. That's real nice. You see here on the buttons, there's not a lot of effort. You don't have to push them real hard. It's real responsive, which is nice. You know, some of these plastic silicone cases, once you get them on, they tend to kind of, you know, remove the sensitivity from your sleep wake button. But this particular one, you can still actually feel the button itself clicking, which is nice. And your volume up and down, it's real responsive too. No kind of, you can still get feedback from it. You can feel that you're pushing the button. One of my only big complaints about a lot of these soft cases, see if I can catch it on camera here. When you push the button, you see the case itself, how it kind of pulls up from the phone and flexes right there. Now, for a lot of people, that's not a big deal. For me, though, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's a little quirk I have, but that bothers me that they do that. That's why I prefer the hard cases. But for a nice, soft case, this is pretty neat. The cutout for the camera is really close. But the case itself feels real nice. You know, once it's on there, it feels like it's on there. It doesn't feel like some silicone cases, like it's just, you know, fall right off. It definitely has a nice feel to it. And it's definitely, if you're wanting something that's a real bright, vibrant colors, this would be the way to go. It's an very bright case. You're definitely going to stand out in a crowd with this particular case. One of the nice features I do like about this case, however, though, is if you look here on the side, you have this kind of dimple pattern. So when you're holding it, let's say, you're one-handing doing some stuff with your thumb, it's kind of nice. Those little grips there make it feel like it's not going to go anywhere, which is, I like that. That's a nice touch, and it looks kind of like almost kind of have a golf ball dimple effect almost. And all of the silicone, if you look, this back here is smooth, but even this orange part, see if I can get it in the video here, it has kind of a texture to it. Instead of being smooth, it kind of has a texture to it. Not just the dimples, but actually the whole silicone itself has kind of a textured feel, which is nice. But the buttons are all real responsive. The only complaint that I would have about this particular case is the volume, the mute switch here. You can't just put your finger on it and move it. You have to really get in there to flip it. And to turn it on, you almost have to use a fingernail. You can't get a finger in there. You almost have to have a fingernail. Which, for me, this cutout could have been a little bit bigger, a little easier access to that mute button. But all in all, it is a nice case. I definitely like the stand that it comes with. This is one of the nicer stands I think I've seen with any case. And I like how it has a nice steep angle to it. So you can see there, which is real nice. And I like how you can use it in this mode as well. So you can see here, I'm going to take my other iPhone here. That is really a neat trick for me. I like that. Most of the time, cases you can't do that with. The stands that come with them, they would just topple right over. But this one, with this big foot, that's really nice. One of the other, nice features is it is so laid back. So you can see there it has a real steep angle to it, which is real nice. So, all in all, I'm going to say that's a good case for the money. It's the first Extreme Matte case that I've reviewed. So all in all, it's definitely very bright and vibrant. It's going to definitely stand out in a crowd, probably get you a lot of compliments. And it's going to give you really good shock protection, being that nice thick silicone all the way around it. So all in all, I'd say it looks like a really nice case. And that's been my review of the Extreme Matte Tuffwrap Accent. Thank you.